pose. Relax shoulders. Feet are about parallel hip width apart. And just ground your feet into the earth. And just start to focus on your breathing. Calm your mind. And come into a space where you leave distractions behind and let it go for this next hour. This is your time. And for today's practice, a group intention might be good to do gratitude for the month of November. Gratitude, we have so much to be grateful for. So just think about that. And it's always good to give thanks for what we have, not just November, not just for Thanksgiving season, but every day. And especially when the going gets tough. So close your eyes, ground your feet into the earth. And breathe. Relax your shoulders. Give you a little refresher on that ujjayi breathing that helps get us through our practice and helps calm the mind. It's a slight constriction of your throat. Inhale the word ha. Exhale like you're fogging up a mirror. And then close your lips. Inhale through your nose. With that same sound, warming your lungs, your throat, and calming your mind with each breath. And you also want to try to have even, deep breaths. So equal inhalation and equal exhalation throughout the practice. Now open your eyes. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale it over. Big circle. Again, inhale. Exhale. Another time, inhale. Exhale. Other side. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale over. Again. One more time, inhale up. Exhale. Inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale. Exhaling with your mouth open and a sigh also helps release more tension. So let's do that again. Inhale. Big breath. Exhale. Sigh it out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale this time with your knees bent. Fold forward from your hips. Down. Then half lift. Chest forward on an inhale. Exhale back to forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. And exhale. Hands start center. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, bending from the hip, knees slightly bent. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale. Arms all the way up. Exhale. Good. with your feet wide. Let me adjust this camera angle slightly. Come into a wide-legged pose so you can see my feet are parallel. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, pivot those left toes over and bend that left knee. And for everybody, especially those with knee issues, make sure that knee isn't extending beyond your toes. Try to keep it regular. You can adjust your length. Warrior two. Look over that left hand. Extend it out through your fingertips. Wiggle your fingers. Twirl your wrists. And then come back. Rest your arms parallel, and we'll get that on the other side. Inhale, arms parallel. Exhale, pivot that right leg. Bend your knee. Look over your right fingers. Wiggle your fingers and rotate your wrists. Breathe. And come back. Shake out your shoulders. Let's warm up. Shoulder rotations, both directions. Always remember to breathe. Good. With your feet still wide, inhale your arms parallel. Exhale, bend that left foot again. And we'll do dynamic warrior two. So inhale, straighten that leg, arms lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And toes forward. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Looking good over there. Those with cameras on. Let's do this on the other side. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, pivot your right leg. Bend that knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, come to center, pivot toes forward, big stretch, and then exhale. Hands back to heart center. Bring your feet back to center. Now clasp your hands and bring them forward and now up, palms facing the ceiling. And remember to breathe here. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Feet about hip width. A couple of breaths here. Inhale back to center. How about switch the lacings of your fingers. And exhale over to the right. And back to center. And exhale. Hands back to heart center. Okay, great. Now we're getting a little warmed up. We'll do some sun salutations. So at the top of your mat, feet parallel, Tadasana. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, especially if you have lower back pain. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come back to high plank. A breath here. And then exhale, lower down. Elbows hugging into your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Come back to child's pose. Tuck your toes. Come back to all fours. Back to plank. And then lower again. Baby cobra. And then child's pose. And if plank is tough for anybody's wrists, you can do a forearm plank, like so. And if down dog is a challenge for anybody, you can do the dolphin, like so. Let's come back. Make sure you can see me. 1 second to lower the camera angle. Here we go. All right. So a variation of cat-cow, chakra vakasana, will add some movement to this. So start in child's pose. And just take a moment to breathe here. Inhale, come up to all fours. Arch your back, that's cow. And then exhale, round your back, that's cat, and come back to child's pose. Inhale, now you're gonna lift up and lift your hips up so you're kneeling and your arms lift to the sky. And then exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, lift. Arms reach the sky. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. To child's pose. Inhale, lift, rise up. And exhale, back to child's pose. And something that might feel good for those with tight necks, come onto your forearms with your crown of your head to the floor and just kind of roll. Make sure you're on a soft surface. Just kind of roll back and forth gently. You're controlling your own level with your arms. Okay. Come back. Back to all fours. Now let's extend that left leg out behind you. Rotate your ankle and other direction. And then switch legs. Extend your right leg out. Good ankle rotation. Other direction. And lower. Extend that left leg again. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Feel free to wiggle the wrists and rotate wrists and ankles. And then back to center. Again, right leg, left arm. All right, and back to center. Now let's work on the core a little bit here. So inhale, extend, left leg, right arm. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Back to all fours. Other side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back to all fours. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up into down dog. Slight bend in your knees. And walk your feet up to your hands. Top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. We doing good? Okay, excellent. All right, another sun salutation. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back to plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, lifting your knees up. And exhale, down dog. Take a moment here. Lift that right leg up. And exhale, bring it through. Warrior one. Rise up, inhale your arms up to the sky. And let's make this dynamic too. So inhale, hands together. Exhale, bend, arms down. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale, bend. Hands down to your feet. Come back to down dog. And lift that left leg up. Bring it through between your hands. And rise up. Hands to the sky. Warrior one, your heel is down in the back. So inhale, hands together. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Hands down. Plank pose. Or elbow plank and lower down. Cobra or up dog with your shoulders hugged in towards your upper back. And then tuck your toes back to down dog. And hop or walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. And exhale. Good. Should be nice and warmed up by now. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Right to down dog this time. And bring your right foot in. Your back foot drops down for side angle. I'm going to switch directions here, but your right foot is down. Your back heel is down as well. Rest your right elbow on your right thigh. Extend that left arm up. Side angle pose. If you have a block, grab it and put it on the inside of your foot. Breathe here. Extend that left arm out over your ears. And come back. Hands flat on the ground. Come back to down dog. And now we'll get the other side. Let me switch again. So your right foot is in front. I'm sorry, your left leg is in front this time. Right heel down. And grab a block if you need to, or rest your arm here. And then extend that right hand up to the sky for a nice side stretch. Opening up your chest. And extend out. Bring your hands back to the mat. Step back, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hop or walk to the top of your mat. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. All right. Take a moment, catch your breath here. I'm actually getting so hot. I'm going to take off a layer. Okay. If this is ever too much for you, you can rest in child's pose. Take a breather. So let's continue. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bring in your foot, not quite as far as your hands. Grab a block for triangle pose. So, starting standing. Inhale your arms out, and then exhale, tip over that right leg. If you don't have a block, you can rest your hand on the outside of your calf. And extend that left arm up. And then come down. Hands to mat. Back to down dog. And inhale, left foot forward. Right foot pivots. Come up to standing. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, tip over that left foot. Grab the block or your shin. You can have a slight bend in your knee if you have knee issues for any of these poses. And release. Back to plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And inhale, exhale, hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale. All right, one more salutation variation with another standing pose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Like triangle pose, your foot doesn't come as far as the lunge. We'll do pyramid pose here. So with your hands either on your hips, clasp your elbows behind you, or if you're really flexible, you can do prayer behind your back, like so. Either choice, it's all good. Inhale your chest forward. Exhale, tip over that right leg. Micro bend in that right knee. You should feel a really good stretch in your hamstrings here. If you have something in front of you, like a chair or table, you can rest your fingers on that, or you can come down to the floor. This is a deep stretch, so only go to the point of your own ability and trust your edge. Breathe. And with the bend in that knee, lift up. And let's see, we got to get the other side. So come back into down dog. And bring your left foot forward. And face you this time. And arm variation of your choice. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Breathe. Come up. And hands to the ground. Back to plank and lower down. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Pedal your heels down, left to right. Walk your dog. And let's do a hip opener while we're down here. Inhale your right leg up, bend that knee, stack your hips, and rotate that knee, big circles. You can also do this in the elbow plank. And then rotate the other direction. And then back down. Other side, left leg up, bend the knee, rotate, big circles. And both directions. Back to down dog. And walk your feet up. Bend your knees and slowly roll up like a rag doll. All right. So I'm going to show you a great pose to do a stretch that you can do anytime. I call it the kitchen sink back stretch. And I showed this to my husband, and he does it on the kitchen sink like 3 times a day. So you can do it on the back of a chair or something that's as high as a countertop. So just feet are parallel, bend your knees slightly against an object, sit down, sit back, and breathe here. When you're on a countertop, you can pull back and get traction through your arms, open up space in your ribs, and it feels wonderful. Breathe. I'm really feeling that through my right shoulder. So you guys can come up out of that. It's great for undoing the office. It kind of opens up your whole chest and your arms. So let's do just a couple more shoulder stretches. Well, let's do this one. Let's see, widen your stance, bend your knees, toes slightly out, hands on your thighs. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip your right shoulder in to the center. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. 2 more of these on your own. Follow your breath. When you've completed your 2 rounds, come up. Heel toe your feet into center. About hip width here. And sit back into chair pose. And bring your right arm 90-degree angle and your left arm under it, or the bear hug, whatever works for you guys. So inhale, lift your elbows up. Exhale, really round that back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Shake it out. Get that on the other side. So now my left arm is up, right arm under. Sit back in the chair. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, really round. Inhale. Exhale. And release. All right. Let's come down into some floor poses. Let's see. There we go. So come seated with your knees bent in front of you. This is like a seated cat-cow. So inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, straighten your legs out in front of you. Shake them out. Bring your right knee into your chest. Sit up tall, lengthen your spine. Inhale, bring your left arm up, your right hand behind you, and twist over to the right. Hugging your right knee, looking over. Lengthen your spine with each inhale, sitting up straight, and twist a little more with each exhale. And come back to center. Feet flat. And then exhale the right leg flat. Inhale, right arm up. Left arm behind you. Hug that left knee and twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist a little more. Always remember to breathe. And come back. Good. Can you roll? Hug your knees in. Give yourself enough space behind you. And roll a few times. Inhale forward. Exhale, roll. Inhale. Exhale. Kind of like getting a back massage. Almost. Okay. Now, let's come into a really good hip stretch. Malasana. Squat. So squatting with your toes angled out. Come into hands into prayer at your chest. Okay, great. This is so good for your back. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want to try a challenge, we can try crow pose. So you put your hands in front of you on the floor. I'll go sideways here. So your hands in front of you, about shoulder width apart, fingers spread. You're gonna lift up on your toes, lean forward, and you have created a little shelf with your bent arms for your knees to rest on. This might be enough for you, and that's fine, or you might stay in the squat. But if you'd like to try crow, lift one toe up at a time to start. Just see how that feels. Come back if you need to rest your wrists. You can do a couple of rotations. Come back to it if you're ready to do a double toe lift. So lift both feet up. This is a little arm strength, but it's mostly core strength. It's something I can't really see you guys, but if it's something you keep trying little by little, it'll become easier. All right, that's our challenge for today. So let's come back onto our backs. Feet flat on the floor. Dynamic bridge pose. Lift your hips on an inhale while your arms come behind you. And then exhale. Everything comes down, hands and hips. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hips to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Now place your feet toward the edge of your mat and then windshield wiper those knees left to right. And come back, lift your right leg up to the sky. Clasp the back of your thigh, or you can use a strap on your foot if you have one. And rotate 3 times in one direction and 3 times in the other direction. And then lift and lower your lower leg a few times. And now grab your right knee and rotate it around. 3 times in one direction, and then reverse. And other side, left leg up. Rotate in one direction, your ankle, and then other direction. Lift and lower your calf. 3 times. And then grab that left knee. Move it around in circles. 3 times, and then switch directions. All right. Feet flat. With your left foot flat on the floor, bring your right ankle to your left knee and reach In between, thread the needle here for figure 4 pose. You can clasp either your left thigh or your left calf. Bring it in. To protect your knee, you want to have your right foot flexed here. This is an excellent stretch for your hips. If you've been having lower back pain or tightness in your lower back or hips, this helps release a lot of tension. If you feel you need more of a stretch, you can gently nudge your knee out with your right elbow. See how that feels? Breathe. And cradle your calf with your arms. Lengthen that leg and pull it in. Pull your forehead into your calf. And release. We'll get that on the other side. So right leg is flat. Left ankle over the right knee. Hands through. Thread the needle. Clasping your thigh or your right shin. Keep that knee flexed. And breathe deeply here. And the extra nudge, if you feel like doing that, it's totally optional. And another optional thing is cradling that left calf with your arms, stretching out that right leg, bringing your forehead up. And release. Now hug your knees in. Clasp your outside of your feet or your calves for happy baby. Ananda Balasana. Releasing tension in your hips, groins, thighs, lower back. If it feels good, you can rock side to side. And one more pose for us. Lengthen your left leg out, right knee in and over for a twist. Right arm could be bent or straight out. And if it's comfortable, look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And back to center. Left leg extends, right knee comes over to the right. Back to center. Hug your knees in, forehead to the knees, give yourself a big hug, and release. Shavasana. You can simply do Shavasana here, laying flat, letting your arms and legs flop open. Or you can do that waterfall pose I showed you last time with your legs up a wall. Or you can do that Stonehenge I showed you with 2 blocks and a bolster. The point is just get comfortable and relax into it. I'll just demonstrate a cross between waterfall and Stonehenge with a chair. So you want to bring your hips to the base of your wall or chair, swivel over, and then rest your calves on the chair, and then lay back. Shavasana. Take your glasses off if you are wearing them. Let the skin of your face relax, your scalp, all of your muscles in your body. Let go of that ujjayi breathing. Your normal breath returns. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Deepen your breath. Roll over to one side. Come to a seated posture. Comfortable seated pose. On the floor or on a chair. And just close your eyes for a moment. With your eyes closed, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra at your heart. Bow inward in gratitude for the lineage of yoga passed down through the ages. Gratitude for our teachers, for each other, and gratitude for yourself for being on this journey. May what you have learned bring benefit to others in your lives. Open your eyes. Deep breath. Now one more big breath in unison. Inhale your arms up. Hands together. Exhale, Om. Om. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.